What's up everybody, Aveun here. So last night I got back from my vacation and today I logged onto my computer and immediately I noticed some changes to the support role in the recent patch. So I wanted to share with you my thoughts on these changes. So let's start with Blitzcrank, shall we? Now Rocket Grab now positions enemies just in front of Blitzcrank rather than on top of him, and the duration of Power Fist has also been decreased to 5 seconds. These changes are mainly going to affect the way that you might engage with Blitzcrank. Usually you approach enemies quickly when you're in overdrive and you use your Power Fist and you save your hook for when they're trying to escape. But now you're going to want to delay using your Power Fist until closer to as and actually when you want to use it on the enemy. The changes to the position that the enemy is going to land in is probably going to have a very small effect on the speed that your ally follows up, so I guess the overall burst damage might be a fraction lower. And Static Field has also been changed as it no longer hits monsters when Blitzcrank's out of combat, which is going to severely improve the experience that your buddy has when he's trying to last hit next to you. It has a longer cooldown at the earlier ranks, but as you progress, its cooldown is up to 20 seconds, which is going to allow for even more silencing and potential burst in the later team fights. Lulu now has a larger mana pool and more movement speed, which means that she has better harassment. Now Glitter Lance slows for 2 seconds at all ranks, although it does do less damage on subsequent enemies that it passes through. I guess Whimsy is probably the most exciting change, as it now grants up to 35% attack speed for its duration. Now this makes me question Lulu's entire skill order. I'm going to clarify which is the best in the near future, as I would like to have an updated guide on my channel. Now Tahm Kench deals greater damage with Tongue Lash at higher ranks. Thick Skin now absorbs less damage, but it does heal more at earlier ranks and a fraction higher at later ranks. However, its duration has been decreased to 3 seconds, but its cooldown is now 6 seconds at every rank. I believe these changes again are going to require players to display some sort of appreciation towards the importance of using your abilities at the time in game that's most right to reap the biggest rewards. Abyssal Voyager's passive has now been relocated to an acquired taste, and it now channels for only up to 6 seconds, but it does cast much quicker and gives enemies less time to react. So I do overall think Tahm's had a little bit of a buff. Now Thresh, apart from being able to acquire more souls from epic monsters, Dark Passage has had an incredible change. Thresh's shield will now get stronger on the number of souls that he's collected, but the AP scale has been removed on the W. I've always felt that the shield on Thresh was nothing to rave about in comparison to supports like Janna or Karma, and I feel that it's going to be more powerful as you progress through the game now. Also, Riot have changed it so it basically interacts with your interface and your positioning a little bit better. So overall, Thresh has had a buff. Now Zyra's changes are mostly going to impact her laning phase. She's not going to have as many seeds spawning passively, and the recharge time on W is slightly higher at earlier ranks and only a fraction lower at higher ranks. So now that there's less seeds spawning, you should be able to get around her a little bit easier. I still believe that Zyra is going to be very effective, but you just got to make those skill shots count, guys. So I know I wasn't the quickest with this video, but I did only land for my holiday and noticed these changes last night. If you have any questions about them, please leave a comment below and we'll discuss them together, as I am as new to them as you might be, or maybe you've had some time to practice. And as always, stick around for the next video by hitting the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!